Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? I know you absolutely love when I do a shirt reveal. So I did a little bit of a shopping, or I went on a shopping spree recently. And rather than do some mystery kits, instead I bought some shirts that I really wanted. And so I've got a video every week running up to Christmas. I love the crinkly bag that has come in. So I'm going to do it in a sort of mystery kit style, in the sense that I haven't told you exactly what this shirt is. I've got, at the minute, 3 more. I might get another one. So shall we open it up and see what it is? I hope you enjoy this relaxing ASMR football video. Do let me know if you have the shirt as well. For info, if you're in the UK, I actually found it on JD Sports, which I was kind of shocked. I got all 4 of the shirts I'm going to show you over the next couple of weeks from JD Sports, and I had a look online at different websites, and they had sort of old ones, and then they may have been replicas as well, not real ones. So I just went for it and just did a proper haul from JD Sports and had it delivered to the house for free. Okay, you ready? I can't wait. I've chosen this one first because I really want to wear it. I think you figured out what it is even through the cover. Should we crack it open and have a look at it? So in case you're interested, because I know a lot of you are complete connoisseurs when it comes to shirts, I'm only just getting into it myself. I don't really have a preference of Adidas, Nike or whatever. And up until this point, I haven't bought any current shirts. I wait until they are like a season out of date at least, and they're in the sale. Crinkly paper time. This, as you can see, is an Adidas shirt. Just taking a quick glance. Well, I've got the other ones. I've got Puma, Adidas, and Adidas. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe I'm a secret Adidas fan. Someone did ask me in a comment. They said, "Do you prefer Adidas?" And I was like, I don't know. But actually, thinking about it, maybe I do. Okay, I'm going to whip it out of this off camera. Hang on. I'm glad it's off camera. It was super noisy. This is like the noisiest tissue paper ever. I'm going to put them over there. Okay, so in case you didn't know, this is the Ukraine, technically World Cup, I hope they make it, World Cup kit, so it's the 2025-2026 Ukraine on the back. I was looking for the one they had for the Euros. I found it online for like 40 quid. But then I think, when I looked on some reviews and on Reddit, the site, I think, did replicas. So I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to spend the extra and get the new one and know that it's a real one, an authentic, and enjoy wearing it. And then when I saw the new one, this pattern, I was blown away. I think it's absolutely stunning. So I quite like yellow on a shirt. I like Sweden's kit, I like Ukraine's kit. I'm trying to think why I don't like Norwich's kit as much. I think it's because it goes with green and I prefer it with the blue, which is what Sweden does as well. And then you've got Ukraine here with the crown. That's on the Ukraine flag, some versions of it. And then obviously Adidas. So I'm a large in football kits, even though I'm a medium in my normal clothes. And this is the pattern on the front. That's absolutely gorgeous. How cool is that? And then obviously you've got the stripes down the shoulders. As we saw, you have Ukraine on the back. And then just this pattern as well. I like how it sort of breaks it up a little bit, and you have the plain yellow on the shoulders. And then the pattern on the back. Obviously I love the blue trim on the sleeves. And then it's got Climate Cool Adidas. All the info in there, so I've literally just opened it for you guys. I might put this on tomorrow. I'm going to read some facts about the team, hang on. So I'm just going to read a little bit about it from Wikipedia. So it says, the Ukraine national football team, Zbirna Ukrainy z futbolu, represents Ukrainian men's international football and is governed by the Ukrainian Association of Football. Ukraine's home ground is the Olympijski Stadium in Kiev, which we're quite familiar with because it hosted matches in the Euros a couple of years ago when it was Ukraine and Poland. There's a couple of old construction ones, and then there's the stunner, absolutely gorgeous stadium. Their nickname. So nickname is Sinyo Żółty, the blue and yellow. Sinyo Żółty. Or the Zbirna, the national team. They are the Ukrainian Association of Football, Ukraińska Asociacja Futbolu. Obviously in Europe, head coach currently is former Tottenham player Serhii Rebrov, and the captain is former West Ham player Andrei Yarmolenko, who's gone home and is playing for Dinamo now, isn't he? Most caps, Anatoly Timoshchuk. Top scorer, obviously, Andrei Shevchenko, Chelsea, AC Milan, 48 goals. It's generally in, it's not, you can't see the yellow, but it's generally in yellow with blue trim. And then the away kit is also really nice in blue with yellow trim. Current FIFA ranking 28th, highest 11th in February 2009, lowest 132, but that was back in September 1993 when they first became an independent association. Their first international was actually in 1992 in Uzhhorod. On the 29th of April, it was against Hungary. They lost at home 3-1. Biggest win coming against San Marino in Lviv on 6th of September 2013. And the biggest defeat against France, no shame there, in Saint-Denis on the 7th of October 2020, which was 7-1. They beat San Marino 9-0, incidentally. They've been in the World Cup once, in 2006. As a Welshman, I'm really very upset that we put them out of the last World Cup. I almost think that they would have done a lot better job getting there than Wales did. We were appalling. And I kind of wanted them to get through, really. And when I knew that we would be drawn in the playoffs, I thought, oh, please don't let us have Ukraine again. And we didn't, thank goodness, so I can probably support them. Their best result was in 2006 when they reached the quarter-finals. And in the European Championship they've appeared 4 times. First time was in 2012, and they've also reached the quarter-finals. That was in 2020. Did England put them out? I'm trying to remember that one. 2020, but it was actually played in 2021 after COVID, wasn't it? And I think maybe they played England at Wembley. Yeah, so that's some interesting facts. They hosted UEFA Euro 2012. Yeah. So they qualified for 2012, 2014, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff about you. Okay, Euro 2020. Okay, so they go to the playoff. 5 straight draws. Apparently they've set the record, along with Australia, for the most consecutive draws in World Cup qualification. And then they beat Finland, and I think 3-1 Hampton, but ultimately losing 1-0 to Wales. Oh yes, they beat Scotland, but Wales beat them. Being qualified for Euro 2024 by beating Iceland 2-1 in the playoff final in Poland's Wrocław Stadium. Having been drawn into Group E with Romania, Belgium and Slovakia, Ukraine finished level. Oh, I remember this, with all other teams in the group on 4 points, but were knocked out on goal difference. I think it's the first time that teams had that happen to them. How unfortunate that, yeah, they basically were, there were 3 teams in the group with 4 points, and maybe it was even goal difference. Yeah, horrible way to go out. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy wearing this. I hope you enjoyed the video, found it relaxing, found it interesting. Stay tuned for a video every week for the next 4 weeks. And don't forget to like the video and comment. Tell me if you've decided to get this or whether you would like to get it. I think it's absolutely stunning. Tell me what you think of it yourself, and obviously subscribe and check out the playlist if you haven't already on all of my other shirts. Okay, take care everyone, see you soon. Bye 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 bye.